so popular, so influential.
Among other things,
Right.
yes.
So
Like and
anyway,
subscribe.
we're coming up to our last segment, I believe, Dr. Dugan. Last segment, which is going to be the legacy segment. And in this segment, stay tuned because Alex Michael Madagian is going to tell us why the world would be a better place because he lived in it. Okay? So stay tuned on AM 1290 KZSB. No! It goes by so quickly. Have you chosen your music for your radio show yet? Is it the Vienna Boys Choir?
Yeah, guys, just want to announce a brand new contest. You could have your very own featured music on my radio show.
Right.
Just send it in.
That's right.
Send it in, and this is a special announcement. I've been thinking about it for months.
Why don't you have a contest to have them name your show?
No.
Have a contest.
Well, I want to name my show. Thank you very much. Sheesh, what's this guy's
cheat,
idea?
You could have.
Well, like, what am I gonna have a Twitter poll or something? Or
Yeah, have a Twitter poll.
I think my TV show. The name I suggested is. Wait, have you heard it?
No.
I'm calling it the Patriot Forum.
The Patriot Forum.
The Patriot Forum.
Oh, okay. Patriot Forum. That's a good name.
George Mason University refers to the students there as patriots.
They refer to their what?
The students there as patriots.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, so UCSB they call them gauchos,
right?
Bulldogs. Yeah, whatever. But and
Beavers.
How they promote themselves at George Mason. They say oh, he's a patriot. It could be a Muslim immigrant from Saudi Arabia.
It's
foreign exchange.
Isn't that fascist to call them patriots?
It's more of a cultural thing than a
white supremacy, white toxic masculinity.
I mean, it's just a different culture. It's I mean, you could be an exchange student from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And they'd be called patriots.
They should call them sunflowers or something nice, something really nice.
Like flower boys.
They should, flower boys. Yeah.
Is that an actual thing?
Snowflakes. They should call them snowflakes.
Right. Haven't heard that one before.
Yeah.
So, he's really going to talk with me about legacy. Like, what does he know about legacy?
What do you think his legacy is going to be? I mean, I can't. What do you think?
Yeah, comment below.
Are there any comments? Oh, the comments are exploding.
Yes. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
It's your mother.
Final segment.
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go. Final segment. Put the cans on. These are called cans.
5:45.
5:45. We got 5:45 on the clock, according to our chief engineer, Dr. Richard Dugan. Thank you very much, Richard, for a great program, as always. We've been having a lot of fun here. We're wild and crazy guys, but we're not from Czechoslovakia.
What? I'm from Armenia. Thank you very much.
That's right.
There is Armenian blood running through these veins.
Speaking of that, you actually went to Armenia last year.
That is true. Yes, I did go to the home of my fatherland.
All
yes.
Right, so yeah, exactly. And you're not even a white person, are you?
No, I'm Middle Eastern.
You always get mistaken. For
everyone thinks I'm a Nazi white supremacist.
Yeah, you're a white supremacist.
So it's like really.
But you did the DNA thing.
I'm actually 95% Armenian, 4% North African,
which is really Northern Arab.
Well, yes, I created a race because race is a social construct.
It's a construct.
So I created a race. I'm Northern Arab.
Right.
So there.
And you have some African blood.
I'm also South Antarctican.
South Antarctica.
Yeah, that's.
So that means you're melting.
A little snowflake that I am, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, the snowflake is melting. Anyway, this segment is, why is the world going to be a better place? Because Alex Michael Madagian
that's a terrible
lived
name.
in this world.
You really need to butcher that name. Like that's way too long.
Your mother paid me to say this.
Oh, did she? Okay, well, why did she? Nah.
And she's going to cook a meal for me too.
Oh well, that's a paywall. Sheesh, I want that kind of payment. Anyway,
no, seriously, why is this world going to be a better place? Because Alex lived in it.
Well, my sole hope that people realize that the best thing you can do in life is pursue truth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily think that all of truth can be understood by fallible human beings, but I do think that there is. I mean, what are you doing if it's not going after truth? What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You're just going after a lie or
money.
Well, I mean,
money, sex, power.
But I mean, all those things are just so short-ended. Like how do you? I can't understand how you can function as a human being if you don't search for something greater than what will last within your lifetime.
So you're bucking the trend. You don't want to be a cultural Marxist in pursuit of power.
No, I mean power. Like power, money, sex. All these things are means to an end. But the question is, what end is that?
Would you see yourself running for office someday?
a lot of people would have to beg me to run for office because I am not inclined to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Why
reason
not? Why
the
not?
reason why is because there's so many jobs I can take that do help. Doing what's good, searching for truth, as I said, is the purpose of life.
Yeah.
And I believe that what makes America so great is that it's a place where we are free to pursue truth.
Yeah.
And the thing about running for office is that there's a million different ways I can be involved and influence public policy, or even not have anything to do with the political world and just be in business, make a lot of money, and give money to the right people, or things like that, or just create a business or write a work or a million things. I love to do everything.
Well, because you identify as a person who is seeking truth for the purpose of their life, then what is your assessment of education now, and where do you think education can be reformed in order to help people seek truth?
Well, first and foremost, people need to realize that education is not something other people do to you; it's something you do to yourself. That's the rub right there. And it boggles my mind that people really expect to go to college and they'll end up educated. That's not how it works.
I had a young lady quit my introduction to philosophy class. This is years ago, about 20 years ago.
Oh.
And I said to her, on her way out, she said, I have to drop this class. I said, why? She said, because there are no answers here in philosophy. She said, I need answers. I said, you need answers? She said, yes, I need answers. And there were no answers in philosophy, so I have to drop this class. She actually said that to me. Yeah.
Well, okay.
I felt so sorry for her.
To be fair, she probably was just making excuses.
Oh, no, I think she meant it. There was a quality in her voice.
Well, I mean, that's not true. There aren't answers.
I felt that I had really let her down, actually.
Well, you can't. Well, first of all, as a consolidation, you can't win them all. but also there's the simple fact that, yeah, I mean, no one should expect this professor of philosophy to give them. And if you get to know your answers from this professor of philosophy, rethink your life.
You probably will be married. You'll probably have children. And how do you plan to educate your children? We have a minute left.
Well, my hope is that I'm really convinced that being evangelical by preaching doesn't work. You have to be evangelical by action. That's not just with your faith, but that's also with what you say and what you believe. So education, you really have to live out the lifelong learner.
Right.
It better so than giving them the right books or right tutors.
So if you don't believe it, if you don't live it, you're not believing it.
That's the truth right there.
Well, I want to thank you very much. We've got about 30 seconds left to do a wrap up. Congratulations on your gap year. Congratulations on George Mason University. We expect to hear from you and about you. Thanks a lot for listening, folks. Bye-bye.
Take care.